Let me wipe this nigga James' nose real quick.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. He'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball. Down pass and it didn't have a chance. When you're at this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? At the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the...
Yeah, Bob. Pick 6 off the rip, Bob.
How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Oof, and after that pick 6, not to start this quarterback long. Really good about short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. Made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You got to keep going.
Oh, yeah, right.
Lining up for the PAT.
I only did it because now was our 21, bro.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0.
Ma, it's like, it ain't over, but it's like, it's over. And he said it was third quarter with like 3 minutes left, I think. 2-3 minutes left. I was like, yeah, fuck it.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
To be real, I didn't know Cuz had more user games though either. Shit, but he ain't seen nothing about it, so fuck it, he wasn't. He probably ain't even tripping anyways. We probably got one more season after this.
Guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to
Yeah, we probably got one more season after this anyway.
take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not recruiting at all next season though. Auto recruit on. My auto recruit on for the rest of this season. He's gonna spin in place.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a
Only I ain't do put auto recruit on yet for this season because I think I'm still fighting for a 5-star. So I ain't put it on yet.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Turns it on to midfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds
Yo, Smoke, you ever smoke with your kids around and accidentally try to pass on the blunt, cuz?
one of the most gifted runners in college football is
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He'll try to take on one more. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass.
Ain't no way.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. You don't see this very often. An early onside kick.
You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to just give James Forrest one since I did give him the Forrest loss of his now. That's what I'm about to do.
Onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless.
Nah, fuck it, we can play it. Fuck it, we can run
They
that.
went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
I ain't thought about that. I should have just did that.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch.
We already playing.
And this defense is behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesterday.
Oh, he's lagging. If he lag out though, I'm gonna just give him Forrest one.
Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Walmart for $50.
well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield. That's when the defense just has to come up with an
Yeah, she got a foreign engine or something like that.
in the end zone.
I
You're
got.
not going to get a lot of chances like that.
Headed to the end zone. And he
Yeah, coming into the game.
I go to Walmart, $50,
Offense and scoring, so they better be able to create what? explosive plays. Another explosive play.
Mine?
They've been doing it all year
Three-
long. Those plays are
3 months. Ain't that's like the regular time you put to do it?
in this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after some
Ain't it every 3 months or like every what 7,000 miles, something like that?
He's going to bring it out from deep. Lowers that shoulder,
'Cause-
delivers the blow.
Cause when Walmart does mine, they put a sticker. You know, everybody puts a sticker, but
He almost housed that, baby. The nice return
Yeah.
there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him
Okay.
from scoring. The back goes
mine's like every 3 months or something like that.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. One step wrap, two
I got
steps
4.
Jesus Jr. knows how to get him on the ground.
I go to Walmart.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force
Yeah, I go to Walmart. I got a 4.
You want them to run the football, and you can tell.
Yeah, I got a 4 Eco Sport car. I go right to Walmart.
Small gain.
They get me right.
Information you gather maybe for the next time you can just
And how it is, but you just said you just said you was going to charge Shorty $1.
And great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
That's the whole reason the conversation you even got. You said you was going to charge Shorty $1. And bro, charging some.
Over the top. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Mm-mm.
And I tell you what, every time
I don't know how much Tito's is. I don't buy Tito's.
Here, I bought you
Like,
insurance.
it was just a tip.
I buy Henny
He's number one in the nation in
and Patron and shit.
breaks on the ball, sees the ball, make big plays. Be careful throwing that direction.
When you're
He
around
stepped on him.
midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on fourth down. Catch inside the 25. And he covers into the end zone.
I know you're not fine.
Sooner. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score in every possession.
Drew Brees Jr. getting out on niggas.
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got him.
This that improviser quarterback, Saya. I started him.
You can't let our serve get broken.
On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have
I'm
some
babying
sort of
him.
balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook.
It says late night session at Cafe 8:30. Make sure you bring quarters.
Tries to get off the field on third down.
Nigga is not gonna be there.
They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. They make the passing game does some good. They move the sticks with the first down.
Well, not down in distance, he's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately. To
Yeah, they playing with me, cuz.
DB's right up on the receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Flips it out to
He
the
said, I
and that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
No, what was that?
Let's see what they've got on second down.
You gotta watch niggas like that though.
This is a designed run. Inside the 40. Can anyone catch him? Ripped off.
Yeah, you gotta watch niggas like that.
Play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Shit, me.
If I'm building an offense,
Bro, it's depression in any human being, bro.
I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit.
It's just everybody handles it differently.
It makes me play the quarterback every single play.
Everybody handles depression differently, bro.
Defensive coordinator extremely good.
Pulls and fires complete.
What?
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
That shit, nigga. I ain't been through no like deep depression, but shit, niggas been sad before, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That's what. I'm already knowing that shit don't change nothing, bro. Just a more expensive lifestyle. That's all it is.
This quarterback part of their running game. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out of more space.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On second down, he'll...
Oh yes, he took it inside.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer.
The pass, Drew Brees.
And it's so hard
Yeah, fuck that money. You're.
It's just very
I love to have 100K though.
We see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Oh, I'm not for sure, bro. I didn't have money in my hand. Yeah. Like in my bank account and all that, but I ain't never had 100,000.
It's like having an extra runner in the backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely
Damn.
silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is
And
good.
shit,
The lead is 6.
winning
They go 83 yards.
money, on gambling money, that shit do make you feel good.
The short yardage
But when you lose that shit, but I feel like gambling and winning money does make it worse because when you win the money from gambling, it's like it just makes you want to do it more.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Uh,
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Oklahoma. These two teams have their heads spinning in the first half, and now we might even see a little
Cause listen, I want Fada.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do?
Oh, he
to
snapped.
stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make them.
Are you used to pay for your Bears?
If they're scoring anyways, let's
That's
be
tough.
aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making
Yeah.
them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass.
What the fuck? So that, I'm dead. What if your son become a rap, bro? You gonna say fuck him, bro?
His offense down in the red zone.
Like
Gains the
crazy.
ball to running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing.
Why can't the youngin be? I mean, that's crazy, bro.
Quarterback making adjustments.
It's only one thing I ain't condoning, and that's Mooks. But fuck it. Other than that, everything else is what it is.
But he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Just as he released it on first down.
Listen, if I could work inside that courthouse in any way, baby, I'd be in that bitch too, guy. Gotta think, bro. You gotta think, bro. When you work in them departments,
What do you say?
not even that you get that bag, bro. You get like leniency with shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, you might walk away. You might walk away from that joint.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Got it in the middle, it's Collins. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here.
Yeah, you funny this shit.
He's looking to throw.
Mm-hmm.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the
Oh, the hop out boys.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Getting to the ground is a bonus. Man, 6
Yeah, but they on that task force.
They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Yeah, but when they off duty, they ain't really going to do nothing to you.
better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down?
Oh,
How do you
shit.
prevent the opponent?
I've been supposed I was 14. I'm coughing right with it.
Completion, what do? You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Yeah, call the people if I ever say that.
This crowd busting the decimal meter and trying to will a 4th down stop.
My mama's smoking around me.
Up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete. He stopped just
That's
short
a
of the goal line, but
dot.
1st and goal from the 1.
That is a huge play early
You
in this
fucking
game. We
snap.
came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half.
My mom definitely smoked a blunt around me when I was like 5 years old.
We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike.
I remember the story she be telling.
Vertically, they show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a long
I ain't going.
spot.
This nigga, every time I get in the red zone, this nigga is stopping my shit though.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything looked bleak. Now they've completely flipped this situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8 ball.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the
Nigga
goal
is
line.
boxing my shit.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of
Yo, I caught a pick six. I caught a pick six with the player I made you, right, bub? That nigga said, "Ha, I got a bub and he white." Ha ha. Whoa.
Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 10 over UCLA. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Super offense back onto the field. This one and a half, you're behind. You want to create something before the break to build more. He's on the races.
Oh my God.
Touchdown Sooner! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from the game. We tried a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up,
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like that. Touchdown now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Damn.
He'll start to return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
well, so which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive? You're giving up yards and touchdowns anyways. Who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
He's looking for a man on second down. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
He's taking the shot. He caught it. Takes it to the house.
Stupid.
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create.
I was hitting before I got on.
Like you saw right there.
What are you talking about?
Top 10 in the nation in points.
I had a good game with, but before I got off in that field.
They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense.
Bring that Dunkman out in the 5-y, man. That shit ass, nigga.
And they finish the drive with
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to hoop. I'm about to hoop later. He snapped. You got cousin Ike. You got Ike and Mando that can play the 5.
Just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. This late in the half.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Ike and Mando can play the 5. Ike the one to play 7.
Going up top.
Oh, you're not gonna keep burning him, baby.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first
Yeah,
half.
it's true.
They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire down.
Oh, that's a pick.
Inside the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And this one splits the uprights.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, the spot, sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback keeper. And that's a live ball behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense?
Oh, that's the ass shit about this game, bro. This game sucks. I swear to God. Yo, bro, this game is so ass, bro. Yeah, this game is funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit blowing me, bro.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half.
38-35, he up. He just scored on some crazy lucky ass shit, bro. All I did was a quarterback run. That shit is so ass, bro.
They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man,
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he's playing with fire. He's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense
Doing who?
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game.
Did they? Ooh.
Grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't see
When? I didn't see that.
a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Oh, that's crazy.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I hope cuz cool.
We need more runs like that.
That's-
Just so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning one-on-one battles.
That's crazy though, damn.
The ball carrier. This defense
They
has done
probably
a nice
arguing with
job
somebody or
staying
something. I don't know. I hope it wasn't wrong place, wrong time.
He gets the first down. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's why I don't know why he lives out there for real.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's running in the open.
Mm-hmm.
The end zone he goes.
That's the second time it was like a shootout. Yeah.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
The first one was because of Big Monday.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on
I don't want to own a home in that area though.
And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This all...
Afterburners coming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling.
There's a lot of ass shit going on, Santos.
On defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
Get out.
From the gun. Floats it out in space. He slams his way.
Oh, you should have seen it when I got off earlier. I ain't gonna lie.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and
It was in like 4th.
touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Put him in for a run, and Cuz fumbled in the first run.
He was hoping for
But this nigga, he got in that kick return, been breaking 30 tackles.
You guys will get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job of
Oh,
everything in
they
rhythm.
gave me the switch onto him.
Those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Motion from the offense. They'll ride the hot hand.
That's a good ass run play.
5 on its way. Oh, look out. There he goes.
They was blocking like a motherfucker on that one.
Touchdown Sooner. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Brown will. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
Yo, bro,
He runs into the end zone on the fake. What
how the fuck is he getting that shit?
Point conversion there. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve.
He's loose. The 30. At the 20. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Can't find his
Oh my
man.
God, that was over.
Shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback.
Oh my God.
Get his bearings and throw the screen.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. They're going to throw it again.
Oh my God. Pick 6. Oh my God.
At the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession
Oh my
lead at
God.
17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Houston. Just another week of college football.
keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT.
Oh my God.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
All right.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the toss.
Oh, geez.
And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
A lot of whole shit, man. That shit ass. It started with that fumble, bro. It started with a lot of shit.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just
That
gets
is
better
sick.
as the game
Crazy.
goes on. He is a beast.
He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long and field goal range.
He not going to take the field goal. Yes.
They lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th
I'm scoring here,
down,
nigga.
but couldn't do it.
You got me chopped.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field.
Watch this comeback, nigga.
Quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Looking to take a
Oh,
shot.
GG's. Oh, my God. My quarterback is selling me.